Hey everyone, my name is Gilberto and we are back again with another battle spot session, and we are still rocking out with this squad. We are going through all the megas, boys, and we are starting out with a Mega Charizard Y and this beautiful Mega Autono. It's a fully fully physically defensive Mega Autono, and this is interesting. We see a Pangoro. You just use a Pangoro, an Aggron, a Venusaur, Volcarona, Gyarados, and Latias. Okay, so as much as I would love to bring Autono, Charizard kinda matches up incredibly well here. And I could kinda use Jolteon, TBH. I could kinda use Jolteon. I think Nidoqueen would be better though. I'm thinking Jolteon, or I'm thinking lead Nidoqueen, bring the Uxie and the Charizard. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lead Nidoqueen, bring the Uxie, and bring Charizard. Confirm that. Let's go, boys. See, I always be weird because I can see this gap in the audio file, in the waveform, but at least like when Shady takes a sip, you can see him take a sip, so you're like, oh, he's taking a sip. But when I take a sip, I'm drinking Monster right now, TBH. But whenever I take a sip, it's like, it's just a gap in the wave file, which I don't know how I feel about. Anyway, we are here against this Volcarona. I mean, we do got some things. Earth Power should be neutral here, but it still is Stab, Sheer Force, Life Orb. And I feel like it takes you out. I don't know. I don't quite know. And I resist the Bug Buzz, Fiery Dance, and or Fire Blast. I can't imagine it doing enough, especially this being a max HP Nidoqueen. So I'm just gonna click on Earth Power. I'd be curious. Oh, you Will-O-Wisp. Interesting. I don't know if physical Nidoqueen's a thing, but I guess you wanted to hedge your bets there. There goes the Earth Power, and that does about what I needed to. That's fine. That's fine. It's not going to be leftovers, obviously, but that was honestly what I was afraid of. And I can't remember in the team preview. Oh, it goes for the Roost. Come on. You're going to be this guy. You're going to be this guy, boy. I do ever so slightly more than Roost gets him back. If I can get a crit, that would actually win me this 1v1 matchup. Part of me really wants to go into Uxie and Toxic, but I'm just gonna get Bug Buzz to the next dimension. I am max special defense though, so it would probably do like 50-60%. You swap out into something. Latias. Oh, should have seen that one coming. So, will a Psyshock take me out at this range? I mean, at 30%, at 30-ish%, yeah. It's probably more closer to like 60-ish%. Either way, I'm gonna Ice Beam. If I get taken out, I get taken out. It's fine. Psychic. Can I take it at like 1 HP? Nope. Alright. I mean, that was wishful thinking, TBH. I didn't mind. I could always go into Uxie. Uxie has Shadow Ball. Uxie is max special defense, even if he Shadow Balls me. I am fine going into Uxie. And like I said, Charizard really matches up well. So all that Uxie has to do is get the other Mons out of the way. Get the Mons that would prevent a Charizard sweep, i.e. Latias, out of here. So should I bother Thunder Waving? I think I should bother Thunder Waving. I think I should, because we're gonna be in a little bit of a battle here, a little bit of a skirmish, if you will, between Uxie and Latias. And getting some pairs would be helpful. Just speed control in general. And even if Uxie does get overpowered by this thing, having it paralyzed would be incredibly helpful for my Charizard. And if you swap out, i.e. in a Volcarona, for some super effective hits, getting the Thunder Wave off would be fantastic. I avoided something. I think it was Draco Meteor. I think that's what I saw. All I saw was like Draz something, and then it went away. So missing a Draco Meteor is pretty huge. But now I can freely Shadow Ball, and I feel like Shadow Ball does 40%. That's my guess, 40%. Ooh, ooh, Jesus, what is going on? Excuse me. You miss another Draco. Oh, Shadow Ball's doing nothing. That is wild how little Shadow Ball did. Like, I know Yuxi has, like, no special attack, and I didn't invest at all. But that's insane. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I really just need a full para. Like, I've never wanted one more. Now, you could have Roost, you could have Recover. It really depends on the set. And like I said, Yuxi has so like little special defense if you don't invest that I'm kind of like on the fence. I'm not sure if Yuxi is just that weak or this Latias is just that specially defensive. You could be fully specially defensive as well. And if that was the case, I mean, that'd be unfortunate. But if that was the case, then that would kind of suggest more that you would want to carry Roost or Recover on this thing. So I honestly can't tell. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball again. If you Roost or Recover, then I guess I'll just have to adjust accordingly. But as of right now, I just have to get as much damage off. We do get another full para. I am kind of playing like a scumbag, but I don't know what else to do here. I don't quite know what else to do. So, the fact that it's staying in kind of suggests to me that you have Roost. But we get the para once again. That is wild. So, I mean, I'm sorry? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know how I should feel about this. I don't know how I should feel about this. I should have clicked Psychic, because realistically it'll take this thing out anyway. Well, I mean, with how little Shadow Ball is doing, who knows? But yeah, wow. I mean, maybe I would have been better off going for Toxic, and at least I wouldn't feel as bad for taking this out in the way that I did. But realistically, you would have missed 2 Draco Meteors anyway. So I don't know how that works out. I feel like I should Thunder Wave this thing. But would you expect me to Thunder Wave and just like go for a Bug Buzz? Would you try to set up even knowing that I have the Thunder Wave? I guess Thunder Waving doesn't lose me anything unless you Quiver Dance. But the chances of you Quiver Dancing with knowing that I can shut down a sweep as much as I can seems pretty low. And by shut down a sweep, I mean just Thunder Wave you and essentially cripple you. I'm gonna Thunder Wave here. I don't think there's much downside. The only downside is if you Quiver Dance, and there is the Quiver Dance. Well, in any case, I'm gonna get the Thunder Wave off. Now, you're gonna Bug Buzz me. You're gonna get a +1 stab Bug Buzz off, which suggests to me, okay, well, I mean, clearly I have to Thunder Wave again. I mean, it's not even a question. I have to Thunder Wave again. Now, honestly, it is fine that you Roost instead of Quiver Dance. It would be really bad if you Quiver Danced. But you Roosting, I don't mind. Now, I know you think that you're getting, like, the upper hand on me right now, but you're gonna Bug Buzz right now. You're gonna Bug Buzz. You're either gonna Bug Buzz or Quiver Dance. I mean, I get it. What's fine. But if you Bug Buzz, but either way, I get a free swap into my Charizard, who has the Stab Super Effective Air Slash. So, I mean, that's clearly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the Stab Super Effective Air Slash off. I kind of feel like you Bug Buzzing right now, but I don't know. No, actually, you would Quiver Dance. You would definitely Quiver Dance. Show me that Quiver Dance, bruh. Oh, you get paralyzed, bruh. That is my jam. You getting paralyzed is my jam. So, I mean, it's just gonna be Air Slash time. Focus Blast, not Focus, Fire Blast would be neutral, but, Air Slash, oh man, I just realized I'm ParaFlinching. I didn't even, that was an accidental ParaFlinch situation, but that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm no worse than a Togekiss player. That does exactly the amount that I needed to. Actually, I feel like we're right on the cusp right now. We're right on the cusp where after another quiver dance like you just did, I might not take you out. You might live on like 2 to 3 HP. But it all comes down to a roll at this point, I think. I mean, I kind of feel like I take you out, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if you live on 1 or 2. And we do take you out, thankfully. And I always have the option of playing swaps and getting a Thunder Wave off or something of that nature. But here we see Aggron. And I can just Focus Blast here. We're going to Mega Evolve, okay? This is interesting. Would you Mega Evolve? Because if you do Mega Evolve, I'm like fairly certain you're gonna Mega Evolve. And if you do Mega Evolve, then Fire Blast is the best play. If you don't Mega Evolve, then Focus Blast is the best play. But I don't know whether or not you're gonna Mega Evolve. I can't be 100% certain whether or not you're gonna Mega Evolve. I would understand you just being a regular Aggron, but would you not bring Omega to Battle Spot? No, you're gonna Mega Evolve. I'm gonna click Fire Blast. Let's see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. I mean, thankfully. Now please hit this Fire Blast, Charizard. Please do me a favor and hit this Fire Blast. We hit the Fire Blast. Special hit in the sun. Stab in the sun. We do take you out. That's game. I played like a scumbag. Accidental ParaFlinch. But that's what we had to do, boys. That's what we had to do. I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. We have Battle Spot sessions. We have Battle Spot sessions every day and day of the week. We have new teams every week. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm once again out.